to 14 yesterday. So in a sense, they have managed to get their revenge, but the revenge is not complete. That storyline is not over just yet. We have to head into Overpass to find out how that's going to play out and whether or not Complexity will give themselves another chance heading into the third map, or if we're done in two for the first time at this event.
All these games have gone the distance so far. Is this going to be the one to buck the trend? We'll be finding out at the end of this map, but there's plenty of action to unfold just yet. Complexity off to a ripping start. They're going to head on straight to this B side.
Oh, Manx just gets run over by Complexity as well, doesn't he? He was the standout on the last map for ECSTATIC, so a big loss. Not only that player, but also the B bomb site. ECSTATIC have to secure a 4-on-5 retake, and you just don't expect that. Especially not when there's no kit involved.
Yeah, they've got to get a wriggle on, haven't they, ECSTATIC?
Got to move through that monster tunnel. JT locking that one down for one. 1 for 1's not too bad given the circumstances. Salazar starts to creep his way forward, but this is starting to get a little bit interesting. Crown popping off. The problem is going to be that defuse for Salazar is just almost impossible. Holzerk shouldering the corner, and that's the round done. Pistol will go the way of Complexity. Salazar's aware of it. Holzerk's aware of it. 1-0 the scoreline, favouring the T side. Yeah, that armor is probably the only valuable thing out of this round that they will be able to take. Of course, they wanted that round win, but that open plant just foiled all plans. And so, Complexity, fast start to this game, rewarded. Just punched a hole through that B side defense. So, straight on into it, you've got ECSTATIC actually investing in a famous Deagle 5.7s and an MP9. That's trying to match some firepower here that Complexity have in their possession. Oh, Crown's going to have to get that gun in hand. Forced away by the molly. He's got multiple angles to watch. He's concerned about Party as well. But he might just find the timing here onto JT. Never mind. Sharp as nails is JT. And puts that Khalil to work, but Manx has already spotted the info. Floppy will lose his head.
That's not what you want. You don't want Manx.
It's a quick rotation up to the A bomb site from ECSTATIC, but I don't think they're going to get there in time.
Manx has woken up. This could be troublesome, but they've got a little bit of space, haven't they? The smoke's provided that.
Yep.
And I don't know if the retake prospects are that healthy.
Well, Manx has got himself a flash. He's tossed the Galil over to Queen X, and so I think they're going to go for it. Flashes do go over the top, not really connecting too much, but JT certainly is. This is a big round from him. 3 kills in it to pretty much secure that victory for Complexity. Phoenix will do a little bit more damage on his way out, but no gun save for ECSTATIC is a win as far as Complexity is concerned.
They contested that round, ECSTATIC. They tried to put all their pennies into one, get themselves something competitive in that round. They managed to bring it to a retake scenario, but honestly, it looked as though Complexity had control. That smoke going on towards Bank was probably the worst timing possible for ECSTATIC's retake prospects, but now just some pistols coming into the next. So Complexity trying to buy themselves a little bit more breathing space here. 10 on JT. Expect him to be on a fact-finding mission. Oh, that's not going to help.
The facts are going straight into his brain, Jim. He's getting a lot of info from them.
Straight to the top of the dome.
But sometimes it hurts. Knowledge is pain.
Knowledge is pain and not power.
That's right. Ignorance is bliss, right? So therefore knowledge is pain.
Everything is pain, to be honest. Oh, that's pain being handed out by Crown.
Yeah. Taking his crown off of Holzerk, that's for sure. And he's looking for a little bit more there. Does spot a player out on long. Knows he's in a bit of a pressure situation here in the bathrooms. But Complexity haven't really pushed the issue, and so Crown's going to go searching again. So not only does he get that numbers advantage, he also starts to get the informational advantage as well for ECSTATIC.
Look at that adjustment. Look at that rotation over towards this B site. They are prepping themselves. They are ready. And if you're Complexity heading into the site, it's going to be whack-a-mole.
Absolutely. 4 CTs on this side of the map. Phoenix, P250 in hand. And Crown's been taken down. FaNg, actually 2-for-1 deal in short order. And that is a round over in short order, 3-0.
They deal with that quite well, don't they? They were grouped up nicely. That smoke into the middle of the site really did put a pin in any plans that ECSTATIC had.
Yeah, I mean, Complexity have looked like a different team as soon as we've gotten onto Overpass, but that's been off the back of the pistol. Now we get to see the first gun round, and we get to see what ECSTATIC will have to show us.
We'll get to see whether or not it's a real comfort pick for Complexity, that's for sure.
What kind of aggression are we going to get? There it is. Salazar straight into connector. Pops JT out of the round.
That's bold, but it's beautiful. Sort of pushes Complexity back, doesn't it, to square one. They've got no control of connector, and nor are they interested in it.
Ooh. Manx. He was a danger man for ECSTATIC in the last map, and here we go again. Let's see what he can do. Just the one. But still ECSTATIC have the advantage. Starting to see those CTs pushed away a little bit, and FaNg trying to work this smoke into the bomb site. Nodios, head removed by Halzerk. And we're back to the 3-on-3, but Queenix going to try from the same position, get some luck. Salazar as well. And it's just Halzerk now, who does a bit more damage on his way out, but that is the first round on the board for ECSTATIC.
I would agree. It's about time.
Well, that's 4 rounds. You guys are harsh.
Hard to argue.
Oh, yeah?
Salazar's going to try and run that gauntlet again. No early opener for him this time.
Oh, Crown's down. Where's that happened? Up in Fountain into bathrooms. And Queenix, playing a dangerous game, but we'll get away with it. ECSTATIC are reeling a little bit in this round.
Yeah, they're looking to try and take an aggressive route, trying to take back some information. Obviously, took that early opening loss. So as far as they're concerned now, they're just going to sit back in the sights. They're not necessarily going to try and push for more info. That gives Complexity quite a few options in the round. Now, they don't really have any utility to work with, so they're going to pass this AK around to FaNg.
There's a pop flash from Manx to try to take some control of short, and he's done a good job of it. Floppy down. FaNg's still got that AK in hand and needs to find a way to activate, but isn't being given anything by ECSTATIC right now. He's boosted up. Now Queenix from behind executes Grim. He's got the info as well, I think, there that FaNg is boosted up, but can't survive still. It's info for ECSTATIC. And Complexity are going to try their hand at going A. This is a ballsy choice with 10 seconds left on the clock. Nodios, all he really has to do here is get one, and that'll be the round over. Halzerk had to just full send it onto the site. And of course, that's not going to work. So, second round on the board for ECSTATIC. They save 2 guns through.
That's the worst possible position for Complexity. Had to lick that stamp and send it, didn't he? So Complexity, okay. Halzerk, ironically, is the one ending out haircuts. They look good, though. That's the thing, Complexity. They just took far too much time in that mid to late round getting anywhere.
Halzerk again with the SG in hand. Bit of a demon with it on Anubis when we saw it. See what he can do here on Overpass. ECSTATIC are trying something that may not work out. JT full flash still actually gets a frag. But Manx got past. Nobody spotted him. So he'll try to find a trade, and unfortunately that's not going to go very well for him. Wasn't looking in the right direction at all.
Manx has been absolutely hoodwinked there. He had no idea. He thought potentially they'd move past into short, but that was not the case.
No.
So now 3v5. This is a lot of breathing space for Complexity. They've got a lot of room to work with.
Yeah, ECSTATIC have fully given up A. We see teams do this fairly often now.
Yeah.
Give up one side of the map. You just full stack one.
Take the gamble.
And if they come to your side, then yeah, you fight for the round. If not, you save your guns.
You'd argue it makes the save a little bit easier, but that's not good. Floppy. Caught Nerdios out in the timing.
Well,
they split and go for this though, so
yeah.
I don't know if they subscribe to that school of thought.
I don't think they did. I don't think they did, but obviously they lose all their guns. Four on the board for Complexity. Looking pretty calm on their side of the stage. It's still a fair way to go at the moment. Early days. I mean, that said, ECSTATIC are looking a bit awkward on this CT side, economically speaking. Back down to the Pistols this round, down 4-2. So T-side's going to start to blow out a little bit here, and FaNg well positioned to deal with this push. Just got to make sure he keeps the gun in hand. We'll lose the AK, but gain the info for Complexity that B is fully open.
That's an invitation to plant. Grim lurking at the back of connector. Doesn't pick up Crown. Crown decides he's going to take another route. Nothing really on offer here for ECSTATIC either. No opportunity for exits. Just Salazar that's got that AK. That'll be a difference maker for them. If they can pick up a second, hell, even a third, that would have been fantastic. And they're going to just try and keep as many Complexity in the start here as possible as the time starts to tick.
Well,
they get mowed down pretty quickly, don't they?
Wasn't very successful in the end from ECSTATIC, but at least they take the AK through. (5-2). Complexity really just feel like they're putting one foot in front of the other in this map and not being contested too hard for it. Coming together nicely. Hopefully he didn't give you a thumbs up.
That early battle for position. Brown looking to apply a little bit of pressure with that util. Doesn't opt to stick around though. Neither team having really made progress. Just got FaNg on his lonesome there. He's the first one to arrive at the party.
Ooh.
That's a good opener though.
Well,
actually
again,
gives them a lot of space.
Yeah, Complexity are really putting the pain onto ECSTATIC in this map. Couple of monster smoke from ECSTATIC, but JT's already well past that, so Queenix might get caught off guard, not expecting someone to be this progressed. JT hasn't really skipped a beat on this map so far, and nor has Complexity by rights. Manx and Nerdios will try to save, but at this point, if I'm Complexity, I'm hunting. And they already are. I mean, you've got FaNg on the other side of the map. He's ready to go. As soon as that bomb plant is going down, Complexity are going to look for these remaining CT guns. They can afford to lose a few of their own.
Oh, okay, that's the poison chalice. FaNg, not entirely toothless just yet.
I don't get it, Jim. Can you explain the joke?
May have bitten off more than I could chew there.
The people want to know, Jim. Why was it funny?
It's too lowbrow. rewatch the VOD. Just rewatch the VOD.
Guys, the joke was he said FaNg is toothless.
Not quite toothless. That's the reaction I felt it deserved. Thank you.
That's the kind of standing ovation we want to get.
I didn't even get a golf clap.
Definitely.
I need to hear a few more knees slapped if that's the case.
Jesus.
I rate that. It's thinking time. Salazar's got this Pied Piper Orb situation unfolding. Just some pistols to boot for a static. And they're not overly enthused about this situation either.
Well, I mean, Salazar had so much impact on that last map with the Orb, and even though he's 7-4 right now, it doesn't really feel like that has been the case on Overpass so far. And, you know, Overpass on the CT side can be very heavily dictated by the AWPer. So this is an opportunity maybe for Salazar to start to find some inroads. It's a good shot to grab, but FaNg on the off angle is going to equalize that and also take the AWP out of the hands of ECSTATIC. Doubling down, looking for more. Crown quick on the flank though. Might be able to catch FaNg off guard. Has got a deagle in hand. And everyone's keen for it. So is Crown. The issue is, though, over on B, Complexity have just walked their way in there. So Crown might be able to save the AWP through to the next round, but still no success for ECSTATIC.
Still 35 seconds at least to wait out. Not really pressing for this either, Complexity.
Yeah, which is a little surprising. They've got oodles of cash. Having a bit of a look, aren't they? But really only sending a couple of members forward. And it doesn't look like they're super duper committed to it. But in the end, look, I think Crown will get away with the AWP here. Not sure how much that's really going to worry Complexity.
Okay. JT's around.
Oh, no way. There's no way. Last second. They have actually found him. And the ECSTATIC fans in the crowd are distraught. I don't even know what's happening in the crowd anymore. People are just yelling at each other.
I think it's like the seagulls from Finding Nemo. Mine. That's all I can hear. In the meantime, Complexity, they've taken a few liberties here. Put Floppy in a position.
Yeah, slow and steady. Complexity working their way through the map. Floppy's even gotten himself all the way up onto short. Gets the timing wrong, though. And Maxwell dropping, ensuring it's a 4-on-4. ECSTATIC just haven't really been able to take too much map control on this CT side at all, and every time they tried to do that, they're shot in the face by JT.
Quite a bit of time to play with, though. Crown retaining his position at long could be a problem for them if they choose to go A. With 35 seconds left, they do have controller connector. They can try and make some noise here and go back if it doesn't quite go their way, but Salazar takes contact.
Everything's turning to gold for Complexity at the moment, but Crown, they say crowns are made of gold, Jim. Let's see what he can do. Timing could be huge, but that's just not fair. Just not fair. It looks like one thing might go the way of ECSTATIC, but then Grim's there like, nah.
And JT finds the timing onto Nodios. They are well and truly in the ascendancy here, Complexity. JT fans in the crowd.
Mac's not even here, dude. You're going to have to come back tomorrow. Or go to the League of Legends stage.
If Mac hasn't kissed you, who has? Where did those kisses come from on the shirt?
What did you say about League of Legends? Yes, yes,
Yes. Say it so they can hear you on the other side.
Let them know.
That definitely came through on their microphones.
Yes, I hope so. Well done, everybody. Keep up the great work. Complexity looking to keep up their great work in this map as well. 8-2 the scoreline. They are just flowing through Overpass. No problems at all.
Oh, Manx tries to take a duel there. Falls. Monster control. Giving away to Complexity. I actually like the way that they were distributing utility over towards B. I don't know if you caught that. But they're literally throwing smokes over the hedge rather than trying to toss them through on spawn.
This is a nice spot to be in for Hallzerk. Does just get the leg shot onto Queenix, but that's compounding the issues for ECSTATIC, really. P250 comes through for the finisher. This is looking all too easy for Complexity.
Chalk and cheese, isn't it, between now and Anubis? Definitely more of a comfort pick for them, Complexity, as FaNg puts the finishing touches on the round. 9-2. They might need to call a tactical pause. Tools down.
I think I saw that guy setting up the arena the other day. All right, well, sounds like we're back into the round. Lots of util getting tossed out early on in the piece. Nodios pushed away by the Molotov at top of con. I mean, ECSTATIC, they're trying, aren't they? They're trying to take map control.
Yeah.
But they're just meeting a brick wall every time.
Complexity have everything. Everything covered. They're taking territory, providing absolutely no space for ECSTATIC to take. Even now, just poking and prodding these bomb sites. Floppy, how many times has he got up over his opposite number there at the B site? Now Queenix has got work to do. Floppy, he's going to be able to continue his reign of terror.
Yeah, again, ECSTATIC are back up towards the A bomb site with really not a whole lot to be able to do about this round. It's painful to watch at the moment, Jim. Every single round, it just feels like Complexity are getting into one of the sites easily. ECSTATIC are trying to save guns, and then Complexity chase them down, take a couple more guns away, and continue to basically pile drive ECSTATIC out of Overpass.
There's no options here for ECSTATIC, is there? It's just save simulator for them.
Save simulator indeed. Feels like we're playing Inferno a little.
Definitely felt that way in a few rounds for Anubis as well. ECSTATIC don't take too many risks with their economy, do they? That mentality is extended here onto Overpass, but it has not birthed them any success.
I mean, at this point, we're just cheering about anything, I think, because there's not much happening in the game, is there? Complexity are just working their way through.
Cheer about anything.
Cheer about anything. That's the one we want to be hearing. Can we hear ECSTATIC, though? I don't think so at this point. They're just kind of getting rolled over on the bomb sites.
Oh, Queenix has got a job ahead of him. He's not going to be able to slay too much more. So, Salazar and Nodios, they're looking for remnants here in this round.
Big. If he actually finds the timing here, and he will, does get himself one, but needs more than that.
Oh.
Nodios can't do enough. Salazar will be tasked with the clutch 1-on-2, and there's just no chance right now. FaNg is unstoppable.
Very proactive with that flash.
Well, I really hope they can hear that on their stage.
I think they can. Static. They're looking for some inspiration here in the final 2 rounds as Manx gets aggressive, finds the opener, Floppy. He's had a lot of success opening at B, but he won't play any further part in this round.
This is like the first time that ECSTATIC have actually had the opening frag this half, it feels like. It's been few and far between.
It's been 84 years.
Complexity, you still get the sense that they're feeling confident. I mean, just look at how quickly FaNg is charging up long. Does eventually get spotted out by the jumping Salazar, but JT finds the timing into B.
Wow.
Complexity can do no wrong.
JT's just looking to see if he can maybe salvage something here as the rest of Complexity is set to join him. FaNg just wants to provide some space for his teammates in mid, and that's going to go one better.
I can't believe it, Jim. I can't believe it. ECSTATIC just can't find a round anywhere, it seems like. JT.
Oh, Manx is not even looking.
He's going to get another freebie, isn't he? The flash in. JT gets the better of Manx, and now Queenix also traded. There is just nothing of value to say for ECSTATIC. Every single round they're getting banged out. This might be it. We're looking for map 3, certainly at this point.
I don't know if that's reason for Mac to come back. Static. Not too enthused with this half, that's for sure. Complexity, though, we've seen some really healthy signs out of them. They've been putting Floppy and FaNg. It's a pretty prime positioning. FaNg certainly stepped things up. And again, already, they're just putting pressure on this B bomb site. It's had so much success for them. Why would they stop?
All right. Well, maybe it's starting to come together for ECSTATIC right at the end of the half. They've been toiling away and for no success. But Floppy and Hallzerk, what do they have to say about it? They've still got a bit of time, and Floppy kind of has control of B. Rotation is coming through from ECSTATIC. It'll be really tough to get a bomb plant here, and Queenix timing will favor Hallzerk. Hang on a minute. If he posts up on that short line, there could be some words to be said for Complexity. Flash, though, is excellent. Lands in front of his head. Now it's Floppy to try to finally drive that nail into ECSTATIC, but he cannot do it. 12-3. At the end of the half, Complexity have put on a stellar first half on Overpass.
the beat, the sound of my heart. It will be alright, just to make a start. Feel it close to you, like a wind. Say it again, set me free. Feel it close to you, like a wind. Say it again, set me free. Set me free. I'll be holding on to my faith. Freedom is calling, so show me the light. Listen to the beat, the sound of my heart. It will be alright, just to make a start. Feel it close to you, like a wind. Say it again, set me free. Feel it close to you, like a wind. Say it again, set me free. Set me close to you, like a wind. Say it again, set me free. Feel it close to you, like a wind. Say it again, set me free.
Welcome back to beautiful Melbourne, where we dive into another half of Counter-Strike. This one might not last that long, Jim. You'd have to expect at this point, complexity, they're going to run through this map. They had such a stellar first half. ECSTATIC are looking beaten, battered, bruised, whatever other word you can conjure. 12-3. Complexity moving on to the CT side as well. This has been a demolition.
Certainly going to be needing to be put in the recovery position if they do not get this pistol.
Yep.
And, well, CT aggression sort of runs through water, doesn't it? They're really trying to take initiative here, Complexity. Static, though, they're looking for this timing into B. Smoke to heaven, all to playful.
Well, Grim, Floppy, both set up on short. If they can deal with Manx, then that'll be a start, but hasn't happened, and that's left Floppy high and dry.
Oh, dear.
Much better from ECSTATIC. Floppy's going to be able to get one. He needs another. He definitely needs that kill onto Manx to make it doable. Maybe that kill gives them a sliver of a chance in the round. It's onto Floppy solo now, though. And ECSTATIC is giving him nothing at all. So ECSTATIC pick up an important pistol.
That was looking very good from the get-go for ECSTATIC. Complexity have got themselves a cheeky little bite. That scout is going to be looking to do a lot of damage. That Molotov is going to cause a moment of confusion. And one stack of insanity has cost them Crown.
Yeah, indeed, that'll be the end of Crown, but Queenix has popped off. Nice little double, spinning 180 on a dime. Keeps it alive for ECSTATIC. Queenix wants to do a little bit more work as well in this round and starts to work his way up short in toward the B site. Do have Nodios working long as well for ECSTATIC, so they've got options. They don't necessarily need to go B here.
Nothing to work with complexity in terms of cues. They're just going to make this contact play ECSTATIC. They got the numbers.
Oh, Grim's in a nice spot to finish this one off. Double kill.
How does he get 3?
He's done it himself. And ECSTATIC, if they weren't getting knocked out of this map after the first half, I think that is going to put them down a peg. Pistol built them up a little bit, gave them some hope. But this round is going to rip all of that away.
That's insane. Absolutely insane. There's nothing special about that off angle he's playing. There was no trades from ECSTATIC. And that has cost them dearly. The complexity of clawing their way into this. And this might be enough to put another nail in the coffin. At least for Overpass.
Very nice from Grim. Very nice indeed.
If there's someone that can make that MP9 sing, it's him. How Zerkis?
Nate! The Nate!
He's robbed the nest.
That's a huge chunk of damage from the 2 nades that Complexity have put into this round, and they just want to get this map over and done with.
I just can't believe he's gotten away with that. He's just stepped up with the scout and fade away P250.
Easy.
Is there anything more disrespectful?
FaNg is getting a bit frisky around the bathrooms right now.
He's got a few squishy targets heading his way.
Yep. Might be able to do a bit of stat padding here. There goes another one. And FaNg locks it down for 3. Nodios miles away, can't even look for the trade. So Complexity almost assured 14 now. And there it is. Feels like a matter of time before we're headed on to map 3.
They're getting on about it, aren't they, Complexity? Not messing around.
Complexity are just giving the people what they want.
Map 3?
The people want Ancient.
Still no opportunity for ECSTATIC to buy in here. Crown might be able to get himself a better position here, but I think he is just going to be fodder.
Well, very quickly into the B bomb site is what he's going to attempt to do. No fodder just yet from Crown, but eventually drops to JT. That's a very one-sided round. 15 on the board for Complexity. We've known exactly where we've been headed since the first half.
JT certainly got some support. So what can ECSTATIC do here now? This is backs to the wall.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a great opener. Manx, he's been quiet.
It's a good trade, though. It's a good trade. It doesn't really bail ECSTATIC out of trouble just yet.
And
there you
that's
go.
a little bit better. I was going to say Manx has been quite quiet compared to Anubis. But it might be too little too late here. Crown's found some timing here into B. This could be problematic.
Yeah, indeed. Floppy's got no idea at all, but FaNg and Hallzerk have just activated at the same time.
The bomb's not even going to make it in just yet.
Oh!
No.
Okay. Good win for Salazar.
That could have been problematic.
Well, this could still be problematic. Hallzerk could definitely get this one done. He's in the right place. He's gone down to B. Bomb plant is there. Can he deny the player exiting the site? That's a big start. Brings it down to the 1v1. He's got a smoke as well. If he gets that one onto the bomb, can start to play around with the defuse and maybe draw out the peak. But he's got absolutely no idea where Crown is coming from. So it might end up coming down to a smoke defuse. Opts for an exchange of weaponry. And now spots out Crown. But he's taken so much damage that you'd think this nade might be enough. He don't away from it. But Crown hits the shot.
And they survive for now, ECSTATIC. The rebuy coming through is not particularly strong, though. They've had to forego the AKs, 4 Galils. And on the flip side of the coin, you've got Complexity who's coming through with a pretty strong buy themselves. Sure, they've had to forego some utility, but they've got the full complement. Could be a problem for them, though, as no kits.
FaNg. Oh, how does he get out of there alive? By the skin of his teeth. Get it, Jim?
I see what you did there.
Thought you'd like that one.
More bark than bite. It's not been the case this map, though. He's absolutely led from the front.
Starting to run out of util on that CT side. Grim with just an incendiary and a flash. There's nothing else for Complexity to delay ECSTATIC from getting into a bomb site. And of course, ECSTATIC still have a lot of time to work with here. So this round is leaning in their direction. Holzerk, though, creeping onto the line could be a big difference maker here. They're going to walk right into his angle. Holzerk, he hits these. Manx, you're going to be in trouble, son.
Setting up for the flash, though. That's the problem.
Waiting, but even then, Holzerk, he's still going to shoot. And he does get out alive as well. Helped out by Floppy. Crown down as well. It's coming together for Complexity. And that pretty much is going to be that. ECSTATIC, they've tried on this T side, but they have failed.
It was an elaborate trap from Complexity.
Nodios 1 on 4. You won't give him the chance here. Holzerk gets it done for Complexity and secures map 3.
Chalk and cheese performance, Jordan. Chalk and cheese performance. Complexity, entirely different performance. They didn't look so polished on Anubis, but